make it to entry chapter 3. How do you do, fellow kids? The woman hauls you toward the gymnasium exit with an unnatural death grip, her sharp features set in a scowl as her heels click ominously against the polished floor. Okay, ow. I know it looks bad, but can we maybe discuss this with my arm off? If your answers lead to the explosion of people, I'll personally take you away from them and beat you with this arm. Dramatic much? But before she can reply, the gaggle of students rushed to the edge of the bleachers to go. Please tell me everyone else saw that too. You mean how they just appeared out of nowhere? Like, literally materialized on the court? Yeah. Don't be ridiculous. Security cameras caught them sneaking in through the gym doors. Liar. Sneaking in? But I didn't. Are you calling me a liar? Definitely a truther. She fixed you with a look of pure hellfire that stops you mid-contradiction, and you quickly decide that, no, you are not. The children in the bleachers, however, are apparently fearless. But peaceful, yeah, we all saw it. Enough. All of you, back to your seats. Myself enjoying our friend in detention. The little traders quickly dispersed, and Bisbee Yao heads for the hallway, taking you with her. Look, I'm not entirely sure what that was, but just in case it wasn't clear, I'm not a student. I'm having an interdimensional crisis. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but until 20 minutes ago, I was in the palace. That's why I just appeared. Lower your voice. But you don't understand. I took a portal. I understand well enough. What you don't understand is that you're drawing more attention with every word. So you do believe me. At my age, you develop an eye for these things. But if you know I'm telling the truth, then why are you dragging me around like I'm a naughty kid? Because your presence here threatens everything I've worked to protect. You suddenly realize the cheers from the game have faded completely. The hallway stretches empty in both directions, and dread sets in. Okay. The music just changed to something really ominous, so I think we're gone far enough. The fact that she can hear, the fact that they can, I put the pronouns that I still can't abide by them. Oh my god. The fact that they can hear the music of the game. The fact that they can hear that. Try to pull away, only to nearly dislocate your arm. She carries on like you've never spoken. Her heels clicking against the tiles in sharp, angry beats. Wait, is that purple or pink? Did I change it? Did I change it again? You know the worst thing about working with teens? Their cell phones. They all got one, and they're constantly taking videos and sharing them on social media. You never know what moments can go viral. She looks eyes at you, and the predatory intensity there sets up every survival instinct you have. Your arrival isn't a moment I can risk going viral. My covering of lies on a little town of Crimson Beach, staying firmly off the radar. Covering? So that means you're a vampire? Wait, is this the book with the vampire CEO in New York? With the bloodbangs and the clans and the sexy executive vampires? Wrong one. What nonsense are you talking about now? Wrong one. Yeah, I know which one you're thinking about. You know, the one where they all worked at Rain's Corp and... No? Nothing? That would be Bloodbound. Not this one. Bloodbound, you know, adults. Not... I thought this one was with high schoolers. Her blank stares and answer enough. I guess Joyce made two completely different series but vampires. And I mean, I get it. Vampires were kind of having a moment. But you think they at least put them in the same worlds? That's just confusing. You don't get the chance to finish your thought. Sad Principal Yao turns to look at you over her shoulder, veins protruding, eyes wild. You talking entirely too much. Luckily, I know just how to fix that. In a flash, she yanks you around a corner and locks you into her natural grasp, sending your heart pounding in your ears. No, wait, you can't just kill me. I can and will. Her warm breath washes over you, and as her fangs press against your jugular, you call out into the emptiness. Because now is in my freaking mind. Hold on. Oh, would not be in me. I haven't read it. No, is that there? It's there. Immortal desire. Is that what it is? Yes. Immortal. This. Ow. That's what it is. I forgot. Yeah. Immortal desires. Anyways. I read that. Help! It's somebody. Only for somebody to call back. What's going on out there? Instantly, Principal Yao's demeanor changes, her death grip becoming a firm hold on your shoulder, just as a woman emerges from a nearby room. Astoria, is everything okay? Fine. Just escort our young friend to detention with you until the game is over. What? You lying? Before you can finish, Principal Yao marches you into a section of the library, her eyes flashing dangerously. I'll be back to deal with you later. She storms out, the woman presiding over detention justice for you to take a seat. Next to you, a rebellious-looking student smirks. Boy. Let's just keep everything true to how I played the first time. Again, let's just keep everything to how I had it the first time. First time? Being asked to determine the looks of someone I'm interacting with? Surprisingly, no. I meant detention, but whatever you got going on sounds so much more interesting. Rebellious Hardy. But I just assume she's 18. She drops her boot from the tabletop and leans forward, all traces of amusement replaced by genuine curiosity. Name's Cass, my fellow delinquent. Charlie, and I'm not a delinquent. I don't even belong here. You see, take a deep breath and explain your situation for the third time. And the store got all murdery in the hallway, with the eyes and the fangs and the whole, I'll be back to deal with you later. I know how it sounds, but you have to trust me. She's a vampire and I need to get her before she eats me. Vampires in a little town? That's terrifying. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes. She grins, and you catch a flash of sharp fangs. Those are... What were you saying? Something about Astora being scary? Oh great. Is this the part where you eat me instead? I wouldn't say it. That means everyone else is a vampire because the principal's not. Because if so, I'd like to... Oh, well, not the principal. Whoever the other woman was. Because if so, I'd like to point out that I probably taste terrible. All that coffee and anxiety. Relax. You're safe some town boundaries. Besides, if I want to eat you, I want to let you finish that whole story first. That's weirdly comforting. Good, because this is the most interesting things that happened all week. So you help me? I feel I served more than enough time for whatever in fashion landed me in here, so sure. What are you looking for? I really need this world's thing. Problem is, I don't know what it looks like, but it will for sure be something magical. If anyone knows about weird magical stuff, it would be Crimson Beach resident golden child. I'm looking for you. Cass glances over at the woman presiding over detention to find her back turned. She pulls out a bobby pin and nods at the locked door. Our eyes are always like that. Never mind. Wait, is it? I can't tell. I know exactly where to find them. Let's go. Cass leads both of you out and leads you through empty hallways with practiced stealth, pausing at corners to check for watching eyes. If it wasn't obvious, Cass is the love interest in this book. There's still one thing I don't understand. Astoria said she wanted to kill me because my arrival risked the discovery of her people. How? I'm not a vampire. People here don't know vamps exist, so they accept the terrible excuses we feed them when weird things happen. But it's all a delicate balance. AKA, If vendors like me start teleporting in willy-nilly, the residents will start looking at things a little closer than they should. Exactly. You're lucky I still had to point you in attention instead of dragging off Two-Face's tribunal like she was supposed to. What's the tribunal? It's like vampire court. All the elders are gathered, they hold a trial, make judgments. It usually ends in someone getting branded with silver or worse. She absently rubs at her wrist, and you catch a glimpse of Ray's silvery scars. Rachel smirk fades at something more genuine. And that's actually how I started falling for it. Wait, don't tell me. Quickly, cover Cass's mouth with her hand. Disgusted, she spits it right back out. Do you mind? I was having a moment here. Sorry, but every time someone tries to tell me about the main character of the book, everything goes black. So maybe we don't do your story and we focus on my thing? Oh, sure. That we were having a bonding moment, but you know, that's cool too. She shakes her head and straightens up, clearly trying to regain her usual attitude. I can't even tell you the name of my character in that book. I could check, but it means I have to tap through a bunch just to find. You know what? I'm bored. I'm doing it. And it said Book 3, Chapter 1. Wait. Oh, shut up. Found it. Chapter 2. Book 1, Chapter 2. This makes a little more sense. I'll pause it so you can see the whole thing. Or, never mind, it just started right up. Potato layer or whatever. Or am I reading like a mouse? I can read it. Ash, cool. That's all I need to know. That's all I want to know. Alright, cool. Yeah, so don't like to look back. I don't like my character. So I don't. Okay, whatever. Anyways, Ash. Now we know. That was the default name. I don't think I would have chose Ash. Well, if we're done with story time, we should probably focus on keeping you alive. Studying with your clothes. She looks you up and down and with a critical eye. Not gonna lie, the royal look is fire. Once you're trying to get cast in a school play, I'll stick out like a sore thumb. More like a whole broken hand. Think of me as Robin Hood, taking from the rich to give to the poor interdimensional travelers. With a few expert twists and pin, she pops open several lockers and starts pulling out clothes. Let's see. This jacket's designer. These jeans are vintage. Someone creased the hell out of these sneakers, but I'm making us a dread. You can tell all that just by looking. When you have been around as long as I have, you pick up a few things. And how long is that exactly? Oh wait, I've read she's a vampire, so definitely it'd be like over 100. How long is that exactly? Wouldn't you have to know? Cast then she wearing an arm for especially youthful looking clothes. We see it, we see the fit, we see looking, you see like bada bing, bada boom, bam. Mr. Worldwide step into the pool. Swim to a nearby restroom to change, and as you step out, you immediately feel more home in the halls. Not bad, book hopper. Smells like teen spirit. If we're done with the teen movie makeover montage, we should get a move on. She peeks around the corner, then motions for you to follow. So, who's this golden child looking for? Student body president, star athlete, total kiss up. Basically everything wrong with this place, wrapped in one perfect package. Sounds like there's some history there. Oh, ancient. She smiles, something secretive, but before you can ask what, Cass leads you to a classroom where his voices drift out. Wait, shouldn't we knock? But Cass is already barging in, cutting off whatever conversation was happening inside. Now I smell self-righteous wafting down the hall. Boy. Girl. Let's keep it true to how I did the first time. Boy. I forget which one I picked. I want to pick man bun because man bun. I think I did pick man bun, but I don't like how he looks. I just like the man bun. So I lied about keeping it true to how I had played it. Well, then again, I don't remember what they look like. I don't remember which one I chose, so we're in the middle of something, Cass. Budget meeting, homecoming committee, whatever it is more interesting. Charlie and Gabriel. Gabriel and Charlie. She plopped down an empty chair, putting her feet up on a table with a satisfied smirk. Gabriel waved her off. Get your boots off my spreadsheet. Make me going, boy. As just tasting up at each other, remembered Cass's almost confession from earlier, and suddenly everything clicked. Oh my god, now I get it. You two are totally into each other. What? No. That is the most disrespectful thing anyone's ever said to me. Come on, explain the insults. Especially pet names. Adorable. We're not adorable. More importantly, we are not a we. They put several feet of space between them, like they've suddenly become aware of how close they were standing. Gabriel, it looks like you're busy, so we're gonna go. As the council members practically sprinted up for the door, Gabriel sighs. Alright, you got what you wanted. My meeting is officially over. Why are you here? Right, about that. Explain your situation one more time, watching the expression shift from anger to wonder. And now I need to find whatever magical object will get me home before your principal decides it's chow time. Gabriel starts pacing, clearly deep in thought. Magical object that can transport you between worlds. I think I know what that could be. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, how sure are you? Because I heard this spiel twice today alone. I mean, pretty sure. The vampire hunters who founded this town created weapons called talisman to fight vampires. Each had its own power. But the teleportation talisman special, it was the last resort if the vampires ever took over completely. So this talisman could get me home if we can find it. There have been sightings of the main talisman recently, but no one's seen the teleportation talisman in decades. Not since the last hunter family disappeared. Disappeared? Why does that sound like code for died a horrific death? As to say, the vampires made that so the hunters couldn't pass down the secrets. So how do we even start looking for it? Before Gabriel can answer, Roy cheering erupts when a rush into the gym, followed by the sound of hundreds of feet hitting the hallway floor. So the game's over. This means it's only a matter of time for a store realizes we set the tension and has to be down. We need to move. Now. You slip into the crowd of students, your borrowed clothes helping you blend right into the mass of bodies. Her expression doesn't change. The temperature seems to drop several degrees as her gaze sweeps methodically through the crowd. Principal Yao, the basketball team wants to know. Not now. The words are quiet, but the student practically runs away and you trail behind, keeping your head down. Hide and chic. Thank you, Cass. Outside the grounds of the school, you finally catch your breath. So, where exactly are we headed? The hospital. If you want that salesman, we need to meet with Dr. Lewin Eunice. And this doctor knows about the magical transporting salesman because my grandmother was the only one who had a clue where it could have been. And he's the last one who saw her alive. Night settles in as you and Cass and Gabriel approach the town. Town hospital. Its windows glowing eerily in the glowing darkness. Oh, I can't read well. Wait, why would your grandmother know about the salesman? Oh yeah, time is 7:30 a.m. Because Crimson Beach was founded by my ancestors, and the outlaws were vampire hunters. The traditions had mostly gone by the wayside, but my grandmother was a genealogy buff. She discovered the truth about Crimson Beach, about the talisman our family created, about the horrors of the outlaws inflicted on vampires. Watch it. The tension between them crackles like electricity, and you get the distant feeling there's more to the story than either is saving. Okay, clearly I'm missing something here. He looked at Gabriel, watching as something haunted crossed his features. So your family revolutionized vampire hunting? They did what they had to. The vampires were killing entire families. Cass let out a harsh laugh. Is that how you justify what they did? I admit my ancestors got carried away, but let's not act like the vampires didn't make them pay for it. His hand drifted to his throat just for a moment. Made innocent people pay. That's freaking horrifying. Unfortunately, the rating of this book also does not support the use of that word. Really? You can make books about human rights violations, but I say one little curse, and that's where you draw the line? As you yell into the night, Cassie and Gabriel shoot each other a look. Charlie, you feeling okay? Cause you're scaring the hell out of us, and in this town, that's saying something. I'm fine, but none of this explains why Lewin would be our go-to. I think they was trying to say that fucking sucks, but again, censored them. If I freaking, I forgot about that. My grandmother had a lot of health complications in her final years. She was obsessed with finding a talisman, but she was also pretty confused. She's bowed off about them to any and everyone, so they made Lewin her primary doctor. But how did he never fall victim to Estora's murder first ask questions never policy? Because Lewin's the HBIC of a covenant of his own, Clements. They got this whole peaceful humans thing going, so to drink from blood bags and uphold the sanctity of human life. Were the air quotes necessary? No, but they were fun, and at the end of the long day, it's little things. Ignore her. The point is, if anyone is going to take pity on you, it's Lewin. You guys and Gabriel find Lewin at his desk. He looks up as Gabriel knocks and pushes open the door. His meter unnaturally still, cold eyes assessing. It's late, Gabriel. You want to be time for this. He steps aside, revealing you, and you hurry forward. Dr. Jonas, my name is Charlie, and I need your help. I'm not from this world. Yes, the international visitor store mentioned. Quite the disruption you caused. I can't have my own heart, but you can rest easy. The reality of your hair just as soon as they get your help finding something. It tells me that would transport people between worlds. They wait for a reaction, but Lewin just rolls his eyes and goes back to his paperwork. I don't know what you're talking about. Please don't play dumb. I know what you are, and I know you can help me. For a moment, something dark flashes through his gaze. Before you can latch onto it, he catches your eye. You don't know what you're asking for. Then tell me. For a moment, Lewin steeples his fingers, studying you. Then, fine. Many years ago, Captain Adler founded this town in the hopes of ushering in a time of peace of humans. But instead, he brought chaos the world had never known, and her name was Maria Chen. Days after the establishment of the new town, a group of vampire hunters charges into the wooded forest, a woman leading the back. It's quiet. Too quiet. Stay alert. The beasts are here somewhere. Branches creak under sleepy feet as the hunters move through the dark forest. But then there's a flash of movement in the trees, and another, and another. Silver eyes gleam from every direction as the figure steps from the shadows. Looking for us? The battle was brutal. Hunters and vampires alike fell. Fall back, fall back. But one by one, Maria's hunters died, until only she remained. Maria's back hits a tree as the vampires close in, their silver eyes hungry. No, not like this. The kind has been hunting us like animals. But you forget we're not the prey, we're the predators. The vampire lunges for her, just as Maria activates her talisman. I don't think so. In fact, her light, she's gone, leaving behind frustrated vampires. Vampires assumed she had gone to safety, but what she didn't realize was that safety meant somewhere else entirely. She shot the talisman and traveled across space and time, across realities. But the fabric between worlds was never meant to be torn. What's happening? Vampire's voice echoes strangely, distorting as the space itself warps. The ink slipped through, committing horrors beyond comprehension. The tear widens, reality splitting like cracked glass, and Crimson Beach transforms into a nightmare realm as creatures slip through the cracks. The Night fills with screams, both vampire and human, as chaos consumes the town. Demons, you're brave for this. Bind them. Kill them all. And the vampires were blamed for it all. The hunters responded with unprecedented cruelty. He was never seen again, lost between worlds. The talisman was taken, hidden away to prevent anything like it from ever happening again. So you're saying you won't help? That's it? You just stuck in? Oh no, we have a solution. You're just not gonna argue. Wait, who's we? One by one, silver eyes lead into the darkness. And too late, you realize you're not alone. Cast lunges at you. Move, Charlie. Before she can reach you, feel pain strike your head like lightning. And the last thing you see is Louis' cold smile as the world goes black. Your head drops as consciousness returns, and you find yourself seated between Cass and Jacob, facing the panel of stern-faced vampires. What? Where? Drew blurred vision, you make out rows of vampires on either side of a stone aisle, and your motion catches Dora's attention. The human is awake. We can begin the formal trial. We gathered to redress such a grave matter. Once again, a human has discovered our existence. Once again, Cassie Harlow seems to be involved. Okay, the last human was on me. I'll give you that. But this one isn't my fault. How does this human know about our existence? Astora showed me. Lies. Truths. Right after I appeared in the gym, she dragged me into an empty hallway and tried to eat me. Astora, what do you have to say for yourself? The moment Astora stares you down, her gaze darkened. Then, I was attempting to eliminate a dread before it spread. That was after the last human our coven can't handle any more risk of exposure. As she turns to address them directly, Gable's face goes black. Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh? What's uh-oh? Astora's campaigner. She's gonna try to talk him out of the ritual. Talk him out of the trial. And that's bad? Yeah. The trial's the only thing keeping you out of the morgue. You need to get in there and make her look bad. Kinda like she's doing to you right now. As you turn back in to find Cass is right. By ending one human life will save countless existences. Whoa. Hold on a second here. I think we're forgetting something. Your leader just exposed your secret. Astora tried to kill me, and now she's making it seem like I'm the threat. Is this your queen? I was protecting our kind. By showing me your fangs? I don't think so. The human makes sense. This one, okay, he looks young. He looks too young. Whatever. I agree that the execution on this was, while noble, misguided at best, but at the end of the day, this was simple. The human knows too much. The elders begin to remember the agreement among themselves, and your frustration builds. First, Stora tries to kill you, then Lewin tricks you, and now they're all sitting here debating your life like it's a budget meeting. I've not come this far to end up dead just because someone who was born forever ago raised up some should-be corpses. If this is my only chance to win them over, they're gonna hear me. Make your voice heard, just wait out this decision. Crash out. Crash out, I didn't notice that. You know what? No. You jump to your feet, your voice echoing through the chamber. I've been drawn between worlds, chased by golems, almost eaten by my principal. The clan elders exchange glances, while the vanity elders watch with dangerous interest. If you're just... I'm not finished. Not even close. Your voice rings out with enough force to silence even the ancient vampire. And another thing, your system is completely broken. You kidnapped me to host a secret vampire court trial and didn't bother to offer me a lawyer? That was just the humane option. The command elders exchanged meaningful looks. We maintained a system for centuries. Centuries of what? In badly managed supernatural buoyancy? A vanity elders lip curls, but respect in her silver eyes. You will not I said what I said. You're breathing hard, but the chamber has gone deadly silent. The human makes... I'm not done. Elvis' silver eyes narrow, but she falls silent, letting you continue. Furthermore, your plans make no sense. Kill the human who knows too much. That's your genius solution. Is protocol. Your protocol is stupid, because in my reality, there are agencies with a certain set of skills that are trained to find people no matter what, and we call them the IRS. Was revenge in the chamber. The vanity elders watch you and you found respect. The human willing to stand up to them, while the command elders shift uncomfortably at being confronted with their hypocrisy. Such fire, such backbone, such disrespect. Come now, story. When was the last time anyone dared to speak to us this way? Youngman makes several concerning points about our methods. Indeed, that we stray so far from our ideals. Now is hardly the time for a philosophical debate. Oh, I'm not done. You think I want to know about your weird vampire drama? No. I had a very boring life, and right now, I just want to get back to it so I can read over my dental plan. And thank God I'm not actually a book character. But no, please, carry on with your late night, super secret murder trials. Do you know what else? You're all talking. Reality is already torn. You are worried about me tearing reality, but the tearing reality is the only reason I'm here. Some sketchy guy in a bow tie saw an app on my phone, and now I'm reality hopping. What are you? It's probably out there right now, sending more people through portals, more tears, more rifts. But instead of dealing with that, you're all down here in dramatic underground lair having a meeting. You expect us to believe. I don't care what you believe, but when reality collapses, don't say I didn't warn you. Complete silence falls over the chamber. Even the story seems to be at a loss for words. I'm not sure what that was, but elders, have you come to a decision? Take a deep breath, suddenly aware that you just screamed at a room full of ancient vampires. Charlie has shown a remarkable spirit and raised valid concern about our methods. They face death without cowering alone deserves consideration. And it is because of this that they shall be permitted to live. Yes. Then about the talisman, temperature in the room dropped several degrees at Lewin's special hardness. The human may live, but the talisman remains sealed away. Some risks are too great, no matter how persuasive the argument. Why about the veto? I will not stand by and let another human put my covenant at risk. The room falls silent as all eyes turn to Lewin. Tension flaps through the air. Can she do that? As long as no one slides with the elders, you're in the clear. They both covered heads to override her decision. A storm strikes slowly to Lewin. Lewin, you call for this trial. Surely you can see paths. Surely you can see the danger this human poses. He's king of the good vampires. I have to be safe. Right? You hold your breath. Look for any sign that Lewin is going to swing things in your favor. But when he speaks, his voice is cold. So if I flash out, give those vampires a piece of your mind. Restore it. The human could die right in front of me, and I couldn't care less. What I care about is that process. And the elders have spoken. I see no reason to overturn the ruling. But before anyone can respond, a strange sensation washes over you. I don't know this feeling. Am I going through a portal? All around you, the vampires panic. What's happening? Everybody hold on. To what, golden boy? I feel like my inside's about to slide out of my... Once I get near in the nexus, and the next stone wall come medieval fortifications. All around you, vampires stare in confusion. Where are we? Your guess is good mind. Everybody just stay close until we can. Before you can finish, he will grab you by the shoulder, his eyes wide. Don't move. Against all advice, he immediately moved to see what he's looking at. And end up face to face with a giant scaly dragon. Nice, lizard. You don't want to eat us, do you? Not so fun when there's shoes under the foot, huh? Do you really want to hash this out now? pauses, studying you off for a moment. Then you see smoke begin to rise from his mouth. Run! Scream, try, ¿por qué no la dos? I threw it up. Basically, why not both? ¿Por qué no la dos? Scream and cry. Tears shooting down your face as the dragon's chest begins to go building flame. I can't believe I'm going out. My last words are going to be some dumb millennial joke. It's not even funny. ¿Por qué no la dos? You clench your eyes closed, tense with pain of being sharp-boiled alive. Goodbye, cool world. What if reality snapped back like a rubber band, tearing you all to the nexus? Several vampires pick themselves up off the floor. What the hell was that? Reality check. Shall be vampires into true danger. Oh, wait. This is what I was talking about. There's something like that. It basically said, this is what I was talking about. Or do you now see what I mean? Or whatever. I don't know. You can pause it before I accidentally tapped up. These spirits will keep happening, getting worse and worse until I get back to my world. You must go. No. That was his memory agreement, and as you turn to Lewin, his expression is ice cold. So, are you gonna drop me a pin? Test me the addresses? Those elements hidden in the ruins deep in the woods. The same woods where Maria Chen first tore reality. Leave and do not come back, because I ever see you in this world again. Yeah, torture, death, eternal damnation. They get it. They guess it. We should go. The sooner we get Charlie home, the better. Following Cassie gave her out through the winding cave entrance of Nexus, you finally emerge under the night sky, legs still shaky from your brush with death. I can't believe we pulled that off. My heart is still racing. Yeah, adrenaline rush never really goes away. Nothing quite like nearly avoiding death by vampire tribunal. I can't let you know that, but Gabriel? Oh, I've been my fair share of the trial. My best friend's gotten me into more trouble than I can count. Wait, don't. Basically, all at once, everything goes black. The morning sun filters through the trees for hours. Oh, for normal people who always trapped in a book, seconds after you. Cassie and Gabriel trek deep into the woods. Each step, their movements become more labored. Are you both okay? You seem slower. You trail off as Cass stumbles, catching herself against a tree. I'm just PG. We'll have a morning stroll outside the key lines. The what now? The protective barriers. The protective boundaries. The protective boundaries we mentioned when we started hiking. We passed them hours ago. Right. Let's just say I wasn't listening then for reasons. Where's the lie line? There were underground sources of ancient energy that power vampires. That power makes us resilient to sunlight. Us, as in Gabriel winces, just for a moment, so her eyes stare back at you. Surprise. Hold up. This school, you're both walking around in broad daylight. The school is within ley line's boundary. Most of the town is. Which is why this little field trip is such a joy. You stare at your companions in concern. Their skin is ashen, movements sluggish. You both look awful. The words about before you can stop them, and Cass lets out a weak laugh. Thanks for that stellar observation. Come on. You gotta find some place to rest. Sounds like you wanna get stronger. We should find some shade. What we should do is keep moving. I would if I could, but they gun. He draws off as his sleeves buckle. Rush forward to steady him. That seals it. We're resting. I can make it, even a golden boy here can't. But soon her words slur together and her eyes go glassy, latch onto her head on a swivel. But you shoulder the burden, realize everything's wrong. Reality feels lighter, and then the trees around you just disappear. Guys, remember how reality was tearing? Don't tell me. The words fall away as you blink, find yourself floating on the anti-gravity floor of a lively bar. You just walked into another reality. I didn't even see a portal that time. That's the scary part. I don't think we need one now. The fabric of reality is so threadbare, we're passing through like water. Okay, but if you don't think about the fact that our world is falling apart and we're probably gonna die a horrible death, it's kinda cool. Look. Then finding her looking considerably better, turning flips through the air with the help of the force from her vampire speed. Next to you, his gamer flows leisurely. His skin also starts to turn to its normal color. Yes, it's right. This is some poisoning. I can't feel it anymore. I guess there's some person being in space. As if an answer, a flash of light catches your attention, and what was once a small tear through the fabric of reality stretches and morphs as someone or something crawls through it. You're on your own for a description. What or whom's this is that? You're on your own for a description. Even the people who made this were like, yeah, no, I don't know, I people who made this book and the book that thing came from is like, yeah, no, you can describe it how you want. I got nothing. Can I shoot you a look? You just had to jinx it, didn't you? I don't say in the damn morning. And I'm struggling to breathe. Across the room, the mutant thingy pounces on us unsuspecting patrons, ravaging the club and causing a stampede for the exit. But a supreme one. I'm so sorry. This isn't gonna stop until we get you home. We have to get you back. You have to get back. We'll have the plan. One question. How? It's not like we Ubered. Behind the creature, you notice the now gaping tear. It shimmers fitfully, as if trying to close, and you catch a glimpse of the voice through it. Actually, our ride is here. We need to catch that tear. But as you doggy paddle to it, it quickly becomes obvious you're no match for anti-gravity. Gabriel extends his hand. Come on, I'll bring you. No way. If you're in a second too slow, that thing's gonna eat you both like flying shrimp. That thing's gonna eat you. No way. If you're in a second too slow, that thing's gonna eat you both like flying shrimp at a hibachi dinner. Charlie, come with me. Look from one to the other. But they both didn't they didn't like that. Sorry, we gave up. I haven't seen you use your powers. What if you're rusty? I can't be a shrimp. Gal grabs his hand, and she yanks you forward with enough force to make your head spin. Smart choice, Bookcopper. Upon you hear Gabriel muttering as follows. Just that I'll shove my powers in everyone's face. I'm rusty. Before you can release the tear, the cretin lands in front of you with enough force to send nearby tippers flying. Nowhere to run. I'm sorry for the voice. The thing towers over you, a grotesque combination of vampire and something else. Its movements are wrong, like watching a marionette dance with half his strings cut. Even at full strength, the thing's too powerful for us to take head on while protecting you, Charlie. Man, don't protect me. I can't risk anything happening to you two, because you were too busy watching my back. It's not acceptable. We need some way to make sure you stay safe. I've got an idea. As we gave us a look at as one, the eyes turn silver. What's happening? There's one way we can give you every power we have. Speed, strength, the whole 9 yards. Catches, you're gonna need to take a sip first. Sip of what? Both Cass and Gabriel reach out to pick their jumps with a sharp fang. As the blood pools, you understand. My nose. Ah. You want me to drink one of your blood? Nearby, the creature sets its sights on the three of you, and you know it's now or never. Drink blood to gain power? I'm in. Misery. And here I thought you'd be screams about it. Are you kidding? This is literally every supernatural young adult protagonist's dream. You seem unusually enthusiastic about this. I mean, just don't turn me into a vampire, okay? No promises. Guess. Kidding. Mostly. I was raising as you consider your option. Cassie's wild energy versus Gabriel's controlled power. Hang on. I choose where I can double my power. That's just basic math. You dramatically accept the drop from each of them, feeling like a proper supernatural protagonist. And that's the kind of chaotic energy I can expect. Or reckless behavior that could get them killed. Look, if we're gonna do this interdimensional thing, I might as well go all in. The combined power hits you like a sugar rush mixed with lightning. Power floods through you, and suddenly you can feel everything. And cosmic energy coursing through space, the way reality bends and shifts around you. Oh, wow. Enough stalling. Creature lunges, but time seems so slow as your new powers kick in. Ready to put those new abilities to use. You know it. Your enhanced vision tracks every movement of the creature's massive form as it barrels toward you. You study the space around you, knowing the anti-gravity field, multiple levels of the bar. I got an idea, but you have to trust me. Whatever you're thinking, I'm in. Creature draws closer, and the adrenaline surges through your vampire-enhanced veins. Very good from them. My mark hit from the other side. You got it. You blur to the left as Gabriel takes the right, the creature's head whipping back and forth. Stay still. Ready when you are. Lock eyes across the space, and without a word, you both strike. Perfect timing. The creature staggers at you, and Gabriel hit it simultaneously on both sides. The thing won. The creature stumbles but recovers, its silver eyes blazing with fury. You think you can fate me with polyloid tricks? It slams its fist in the ground, sending shockwaves through the anti-gravity field. My turn to show you how he's done. She appears beside you, fangs gleaming in a dangerous grin. I got another idea. Vampire's blood surges through you, making everything feel possible. I sort of think what happens when we become living pinballs. Race you around. Try to keep up with Copper. You would cast slip around the creature like demented pinballs. Stop this. Each pass is faster than the last. It just streaks in motion and it spins wildly, unable to track both of you. Getting dizzy yet? The cretin sways, clearly weakened. What a hurry, it's our chance. You mean your chance. Finish it, Charlie. Feel the vampire blood surging through you, and you know exactly what to do. Time for the grand finale. Get all this power and not push it to its max. Get all your bow strength into your fist as you speed forward. You wouldn't dare. And that's all it gets out before your fist connects with devastating force and time seems to stop. Goodbye. The creature explodes outward from the point of impact, scattering into nothing. Remind me to never get on your bad side. Not you, Charlie. Yay, you committed a murder. I feel like I can do anything. Yay, you committed a murder. The blood should wear off soon. We should get moving. Aw, but I was just getting used to being cool. That's my cue. Feel the power starting to fade. Cosmic awareness dims, and your feet slowly drift back to what passes for ground and is anti-gravity bar. Okay, that was way too short. I gotta go again. Not unless you want to bleed internally from every last one of your organs. Too much vampiritis talks. Words to the wise. We not ask how we learn our lesson. With the creature gone, you all turn your attention back to the trail leading to the woods. is significantly smaller as it heals with the creature's death. Okay, now can we get out of here? With pleasure. Please take one of your hands and impel you through the tear just before it manages to close completely. You tumble on the solid ground, finding yourself in a cave surrounded by rocks. Now it's fun. Nothing like a little interdimensional bar hopping. Focus. Dale's man should be around here somewhere. Your eyes catch on something, glittering in the dim light, half buried in the dirt. Is that? You reach for it, you pause, and turn to casting Gabriel. I guess this is goodbye. You hope. With your luck, there's always a chance to end up somewhere much worse. Oof. You look over just in time to see Gabriel move his elbow from Cass's ribs. What she means is, be careful out there. Don't forget, if you need anything, you're just one world away. You meet the smiles with one of your own, and as you grasp the talisman, take care of your home and your own world, familiar feeling fills your body. There's no place like... Oop, nope. Not sure we can let you say that without being sued. Damn it. The words echo behind you as everything goes dark. And when your vision clears, you find yourself in a dimly lit basement. The air is thick with incense, and candles flicker ominously. What the hell is this? Did I somehow get transported into a cult ritual? Your thoughts squeeze to a halt as the door swings open. You brace yourself, anticipating a cloaked villain, but... hi? Says some friendly-looking frat bro staring at you from the top of the stairs. Who are you? And what are you doing in the transformation room? Some dude.